Okay, it looks like we're live. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be continuing to work on Kano Shell. Hopefully my internet works this time. Had some issues last time. Seems to be alright so far. Yeah, so since the last stream, let me go to the correct branch. This is the branch that we're working on right now, me and Sigma. So I did that. Sigma actually did some stuff to the build modes. That's interesting. Yeah, so we're working on implementing it without readline. So we still have readline as a backup, right? So you can see here. I forgot exactly how it works. Hang on. Yeah, we can change it to use readline instead of the Termios one, right? That's how you pronounce it, Termios. Yeah. So there's like some, compiler uh blocks basically. Yeah, but so using the make debug actually. So yeah, you can reload as well, but it does work correctly. And there's some keyboard stuff, so we can use the arrow keys now. There is no history yet, so that needs to be worked on. Probably won't work on that today. I'll probably do something else today. But yeah, you can backspace, do all that. You can use some of the shortcuts, like doing that, or you could do delete from the beginning, like that. You can still insert after that. Seems to be no issue with that. And of course, you can use, TUI applications. So it is working quite well so far. And we can use the readline again, and that has sort of all the stuff. But I will not do that. There is this issue with exiting again. I don't know what that's about. I have to refresh it. Perhaps I will take a look at that. So when we exit, right? So Control D. Turn true. So it turns true from here. And it does check this, but then it doesn't clean up. Is the cleanup, did it get changed? Or actually, is this something to do with these? Right, because it was working. Because we faced it last time. Where's the clean up? Yeah. Not defined use readline. So it's not defined, so it should be doing this. Initial settings. And where is the initial setting set? It's set after. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. So this needs to be not define, use readline. Yeah, so this has to go here. Has to go after this one, but before the other ones, right there. So that should work. Let me try that. Debug, reload, this, all that, exit out of there, and it goes out. Okay, let me try that again. Make reloads, that's all set up. Still doesn't work. Okay, why does it not work? So we set it here, initial settings equal to settings. It was working. Yeah, it can't be after though, I know that for sure. After this, because then we set all of it. We don't want that. And we do this. Just want to try something. What? Some issues there seems. And I closed out of it. Okay. Debug. That, reload. And exit. Does not work. What's the deal? What's the deal? And now it can't even run. Why does it do this? I don't know. Something is weird and not good. Yeah. Stream. Yeah, okay, it's okay. So we set this here. That's fine. Use readline. That's fine. So this is all of the readline stuff. Export. Shell cleanup. Right, and we set it to the initial settings. Let me look at like the previous one because it was working. It might do. Yeah, it was before this one. So let's just go to the most recent one before that, and we'll just browse the files. Browse the files. So REPL C, REPL C. And how's it set up? So it's set right after this, and this one worked. So why does it not work? I don't get it. So this is called on Control D, right? Control D and Q. Well, it gets called at the end, so let's see. I don't like all the spaces after this, but that's fine. I'm gonna set up a formatter. Not today, but so while it is running, we do this so it's not running anymore, and then go here. Why should it be running at this point? I'm confused. Okay, shell cleanups, we do call that, but the initial one is not right. Mm, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna have to deal with that for now, I suppose. I guess. It's not a big deal. So I'll come back to that though, because I'm not sure about that. But yeah, today I want to do a few things. So this is like the delete key, right? So we can delete stuff. See, I don't know that I have that. Yeah, it's not implemented for Kano. But it's meant to be the delete key, so it's going to delete things that are at the cursor position. So it's going to be similar to backspace, so we can probably copy that. Copy that up here, like that, and indent this. Right, and get rid of this. But this is also going to be like that. There we go, because we need block. So if it's greater than 0, then call it minus minus. And we do want to do that, right? I just want to make sure. So delete. Maybe it doesn't actually. It stays at the same place. That's, yeah, we don't need to do column minus minus. I forget how it works because I never used that key. So I want to move it still. I think it's pretty much just like that then, right? The count is going to be minus minus. Let me try it. It's very similar to that. There's a lot of stuff here. I did have to change this to get it to work, because we had to move the cursor before, but then we also have to move it after, because it gets moved when you print. Or the display cursor does at least. Reload, actually. There we go. And let's do that and delete. Yeah, that seems to work. It doesn't work on the first one though, so that is yeah. So it doesn't have to be there. Keep equals 0, but is that going to cause some issues there? But if the count does not equal 0, then we can do that. But the column can equal 0. Yeah. That time I exited and it was fine. Okay, let's see. So that can equal 0, so we can just delete all the way to the end. My keyboard's been having some issues recently. I can't press it. Oh, shoot. What? Alright, so it caused some issues, it seems. There's really nothing here. What's the issue here? It's greater than 0, right? Same thing, though. Is this wrong? Yeah, minus minus. Yeah, we should be able to just do that from the column. I don't know what the issue is with that. Right, that is fine. Oh, you know what? I deleted the null termination character. Isn't that? Is that? It does not like this. Let me just exit there. Yeah. I don't know. I'm having some issues. I'm having some issues with the thing. That's fine. Yeah. So I think I delete the null termination character, and that causes some issues, right? Yes. Then it doesn't load properly. So we need to not do that. Now I broke it again. Okay. I don't want to exit because I can just reload it, but I'm used to exiting before that because I don't usually have cool hot reloading stuff. So yeah, we don't want to delete and REPL called it's not equal REPL. Just do it's less than. And it will not delete there. So you reload that, do this, and it shouldn't delete that one. Yes, perfect. Okay. Now it works, you can delete all the way there, and there's no issues. Perfect. So I could commit that here. I can do it from here, I think. Let's see, so implement so super. I guess it's called super, I don't know. Right, because that's what the comment was in here. So I'm not sure exactly. And with that, Okay, there might be. I think it's because of that. Perhaps not. Alright, maybe I won't do it from there. There seems to be some issue. So git. When we do Control C and exit, it works fine. Down. Super. And push that. Okay. Just want to make sure it worked. And it did push to the correct one. So that is this branch. And it should have. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now I want to do. We have the delete key. I don't really want to do the copy paste stuff right now. So maybe I'll do echo. Implement the echo built in. That can be fun. This could be merged soon as well. It's almost to the point where it was before. We just need the history basically, and then I think these are pretty much the same, right? If we do the history and the like clipboard, then we'll be pretty good. So because we have these, cursor backwards, quit. Right, there is the issues with that, but we'll get to that. We have this one. I think we have clear. I think it's clear. Yeah. W terminal. Yeah, so it's getting more and more usable, right? Still not usable, but it's getting closer, right? Yeah, so I think the built-in is gonna be in here, right? So let's just add a new one. The history one will need to be re-implemented, of course. So there is already echo. There's a built-in echo, but then there's also user bin echo, right? Echo stuff. And they seem to work the same, so I don't know exactly what the reason is that it has a built-in, but if you look at bash, there is an echo. In here. Yeah, there is echo. So it's going to be the same as this one pretty much. So I think I can just look at this one and use it for reference. There's some escape characters. There's certain flags you can use, right? NE and big E. Right. I don't know if I'm going to get to the flags yet, because we'll probably use get opt for that. We can use the one from Kano Utils as well, if I pull that up. Kano Utils, Goated, Pra. I worked on some of them. I don't remember who made that one. Yeah, actually got quite a few stars. That's pretty cool. A lot of fourths. Pretty W, I would say. So, put that in the chat. Put it in the YouTube description if I remember. So I'll probably use the get opt from here, which I helped to implement. It was in which one? I don't remember. Global. Yeah, there we go. Get opt. Yeah, so we can just add that to the project pretty much. And then we can use it. It's the same as like the GNU get opt. So it's quite cool. So we'll probably use that. Then it's no external dependencies, right? Well, no dependencies that I did not make or help to make. And I think it was Sigma working on it as well, so pretty cool. So yeah, let's do the else if. Let's not have that. So we'll do compare arg0 and echo. Right. So then I will just echo. Right, just to try that out. I'm gonna use printf for this. I don't know if Sigma does not want me to do that or whatever. But he can change it later because he wanted as few write calls as possible. So we'll see. We'll see about that. If I do echo, then it calls echo, and I can still do user bin echo and do that stuff. Right. There is no support for those right now. User bin echo. Right. There seems to be no support for any of those, but was the parsing changed? Because it should support that, but there might be an issue with that. I don't know. I'll have to look into that, but not yet. So echo, we just want to output basically the second argument. So we can do if args, let's see, what is the args1 is not equal null, right? Because it ends with a null. So we can check that. That's not equal null, then we'll print that. So we'll start quite simply. Do that, and then at the end we'll just see one of those. Right, so then it prints it like that, or it prints the second argument. But it should print every argument, right? I think is how it works. Yeah, it does. So it prints them all separately. So we need to do that. I could look at the Kano Utils implementation as well, but I kind of want to figure it out. Well, basically, while args I is not anything. So we can probably use this as the guard instead, right? Because then it'll just be null immediately. So we'll start with 1. Yeah, and then we don't need that. And we want to separate them by a space. How do we want to do it exactly? Space after, perhaps. Oops. Echo that. So it should all have spaces. Okay. And yeah, this doesn't seem to work, so I don't know what that's about. But that works, right? So that's pretty much echo, and it's the same. Yeah, same thing. So that's cool. And it has the new line, right? So user doing echo help nothing, it's just a new line, so it's same as that. So what else do we have? So there is escape characters, so I'll look into those. So we need to basically iterate over the entire thing and just output it one character at a time. Or are the escape sequences aren't built into the parsing of this, right? Yeah, well, it only does that with certain flags. User bin echo. Yeah, but it has to have, I think it's -e. Yeah. So the default is not parsing that. So I don't really want to check that yet. Check the flag. So I'm just going to maybe change it. But let me look. So I'm just gonna assume, right? Just have these be supported by default initially. And I think it has to be in quotes anyway, right? Otherwise it does not recognize it. It doesn't output the slash still. And what if is disabled? Then just output it directly. No. That's interesting how that works. So it doesn't print the slashes ever. So print spaces followed by a new line. The return status is 0 unless a write error occurs. If -n is specified, the trailing new line is suppressed. So okay. Right. I might do the parsing today. I don't know. Let's just start with the flag. So we could use just a single int and store the flags like that with the bit masking, I think is what it's called. But I'm not gonna do that right now. So let's see. We have, what are they called? So new line. So it'll be it's true by default, right? And then we'll have, does it name it in here? Man echo. Right, there's only these 3 in this one. So backslash. So yeah. So by default, escape is false. So that's the default. These are default settings. So we'll just mess around with it. So, and then the flags will be easy. We'll just have to basically see what flags there are and then do that. So if we'll just do this here. So if line, then we'll do that. Bang, W. And then we still want to iterate over it, I think. 0, J, well, R's, I, J does not equal that. So it is going to be null terminated, for sure, because we checked that prior. And we'll do this, right? Also, obviously, printf wouldn't work if it was not. And we'll just call right, even. Just on R's, I, J, to, extend out, I think what it is, and we want to just do 1. We need a space as well. I might just put C instead. Space. This has to be a string, I believe. Actually, it doesn't. I don't ever use that. So it is one of those. Yeah, it's a string. So I'm gonna do that here, but then for this one it's gonna be a bit harder. Ours I plus J. So what if we do that? No. It's extended out fine. No. Yeah, it seems to be. Okay, reload. So unused variable escapes, that's fine. Let's do go back. It does output it all one at a time, so that's good. So if escapes, then we'll check. We'll check if it's an escape, and maybe we could even have a separate helper function for that. But let's just let's set new line equal to false, just to try it. And it doesn't print a new line, W. And also this gets messed up, so that is unfortunate, right? We need to consider that. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Right, if there is no new line, then it causes some issues with the rendering. Right, the cursor knows where it's supposed to be, but then we don't know when we're typing. Based on how we output it. So I'll need to consider that. I'm going to create an issue for that. New issue. Cursor position is if this line, it will push the, what's it called, like the, okay, let me go in here because I think it has the name here. Push the shell prompt forward, and then the cursor does not. For example, use bin echo /n. I'll put that in code blocks as well. And we will see what I. Okay, W. Submit that issue. I'll probably end up fixing that issue, but maybe not. Okay, W. So if escapes, then we want to check if it's an escape. Well, you know what? You know what? Use this. So echo this. So no matter what, it doesn't output the slash. So the only way to output a slash is by doing double backslash. So regardless, if args I j is not equal, also just use out. Just so it's consistent, right? If it does not, or if it does equal a backslash, then we want to do stuff. So we want to check the next character. So if the next character is a valid one, I actually want to check this regardless, right? So we want to move this out. Right. That's sort of the thought process. So regardless, we want to check if it's a backslash. And if it is a backslash, then we can check this within here, right? So no matter what, if it's a backslash, if it's followed by an incorrect character, we don't want to output anything for that. We just sort of continue on. Right? And this can go, well, we'll leave that here. I'm going to wrap it like that so it looks nice. Kind of a lot of indentation here. So if escapes, then, well, regardless of what to get. So we'll just do handle backslash, or handle escape. So there is these ones, right? So that is octal values, hexadecimal values. I'm not going to do those yet. Unicode characters. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any of those at the moment. I'm just going to do the simple backslashes. Maybe get escape. Escape character. Right, and want to pass args I. I want to pass that, just the entire argument, and then the current index, right, which is j. So we're going to look at that in the next one. Do you want to do that? Yeah, I suppose so. Escape. What's that? Yeah, so I'm going to make this an enum. I shall add that to Kinosh, the header file, right? So an enum. I don't know what Sigma thinks about doing it this way, but I'll do it this way regardless. Enum. Not enum. Escape. So we'll have, I'm just going to list them all now. So that's what is backslash E? I'm just gonna list them all. Y, carriage, registered nurse, right? Registered nurse. Anyway, horizontal, horizontal. And backslash. Okay. So what is the E one? Why does it just say unescaped character? What does it output? I need to enable this as well. Doesn't output anything. Wait, what? Wait, it splits it. ASL. It cuts off E. No. Let me edit that. Just grab the next one and make it go away? What the heck? Alright, I'm gonna have to do more research on that. I won't add it yet. Maybe I'll even add it here, but just do escape and escape. I don't think that. I don't know if that works. I just won't add it yet. Do and slash it. Yeah, just so I remember. Okay, so I don't remember what they all do exactly, but backspace, what is, I don't know what they all do. Let's see, what is slash B? Oh, it moved. Oh, that's interesting. What? I didn't know that's a thing. Okay, there's some cool stuff. I don't know. Let's go back here. So where we at? Where we at? Yeah, get escape character. So if basically regardless. So if we'll add none as well. Nice. Then we can return. No, that is the case. S equals none. Then we'll do this. Else. That's gonna add even more indenting though. So do I want to do that? Well, actually, we don't even need the else. We can just return here or break. Do I want to break? I would just continue at it. Just want to, yeah, just basically continue, not output anything. Otherwise, we'll go here. And if escapes, then we want to actually do stuff with it, right? So in this case, yeah, then we'll just continue on and not write anything for the backslash. So that'll work out fine. So if escape, then we already know at this point that the escape is not none. So we can just sort of output whatever it is. So we can switch for escape. I'm going to make a function for this as well, but for now I'm just going to do it like this. So we can paste. What are all the cases? Let's copy that. Well, I can't really copy them over very well. Do Vim, because that has better copying, and I can just grab a little like that. There we go. And Control Shift V, W. Paste. I could use Vim to make it go faster, but I'm not going to. Right, so I need to actually make the get function as well, but we will get there. Then we'll have the default, which is just what do you do on the default? You just continue basically. That is continue. I want break for each one of these. And then at the end, we'll just iterate the character by one. I guess one. For now we want. So we'll just do J. And then we just sort of skip over that one, so we don't output it, right? Right. Yeah, and that should work then. That should work. Because if we do just continue, it's going to output the next character. So this needs to be that. Alright, so let's do an easy one, which would be new line. Whoops, I bumped the desk, my bad. So let's turn escapes to true, and let's turn this to true as well. It's like, what? What's the comment for? And then I remembered. So, yeah, we'll just do a new line to test. So we will just write file now, line, bam, easy. And what else? So yeah, then we'll make this function. So get escape C. Let's put it here for now, but probably can go somewhere else. This is escape, get escape C. And we take a string, and then the index. And we don't enter anything index. So we just look at the next one. So index plus 1. So we'll do index, stir index is not equal backslash, and then we'll just turn 1. Could even do this, and then return 1 at the end, just to make it a bit nicer. So if it equals that, then we'll switch over stir index plus 1, and if it is any of them, so case end, I probably could do this with some sort of an array as well. We have an array of each one, and then that's probably a good idea. I just kind of want to put it here so it's easier. So we'll do escapes equals well, hang on, how do I want to do that? It would have to be a struct though. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, so maybe I'll just do a switch statement and then we can change it later or whatever. Right, there's quite a few though. Alright, n. Let's not start with n because I want it to be the same order as this. So we'll do A, B, C, and I won't do the E yet. N, R, T, B, and then also the double backslash. Okay, and then in the default base, well, do we need to handle default? We can just sort of break out of this, right? Okay. And yeah, this is going to return. Well, we don't need to break it. We can just return alert. Return, what is B? I don't know what it is. Okay. Return backspace. Return surface. Need to make sure I do that as well. So press return feed. A new line. And carriage return, but I don't care. Return vertical tab, which is actually vert tab. Well, this one is horizontal tab. Okay, this one is whoops. There we go. Return backslash. Okay, return backslash W. So if we do that, then that's pretty much all of them handled. In default case, yeah, we return none. So if it's like a null termination character or something like that. Yes. So if it is that, then we'll write that and break W. So let's reload. And we have some issues. So no previous prototype. So I can do static right because W. Okay. And we'll echo. There we go. Okay, so ends with L, and then the next one is L, so that works. And then if we do that, it doesn't actually output that because I did not implement that, but it did do this. So if I do echo that backslash that, so there's D and then A, D and then A, yeah, so that seems to work. Okay, so it works the same way this does, right? Yeah, just sort of skips over. Okay, now we can do what they all do. So we'll write carriage return. What does that even do? I know it's like something to do with new line or whatever, but I don't understand exactly. That, echo that, and that outputs that. Okay, cool. Yeah, vertical tabs, that's just like tab. Or wait, how do we do a vertical tab? Actually, I don't know how to do that. Hang on. So, which one is vertical tab? It's dash V? Yeah. So it outputs like a few new lines. Oh wait, what the heck? What is a vertical tab? I might have to look it up because vertical. So it puts a new line and a new line and an indent, a tab. No tab. Okay. Right. So it looks to me. Shift enter. Okay. Like, what is the definition for it? Can I do man escape? Character that moves the cursor open head to a predefined vertical position. I don't know what that means. Leave that shell. Well, actually, can I look it up in Echo vertical tab? Do we have any indication on what it is, like how it works? I want to make it. Well, actually, give me a second. Kano utils, perhaps. Perhaps I could steal from this because there was Echo in here. I want to see how it handles it. Echo, 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 echo. Who made this echo? I don't remember. It looks like it was Signal. So, vertical tab. Where is that? Oh, you know what? I can just use that. Wait. Yeah, I can do that. Wait. It makes a lot more sense. Hang on. Why would I not just do that? I think I'm stupid. Yeah, I can just return the character. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So, character. Okay, and that he's writing. Yeah. I don't know. Escape. So I think I'm stupid. And then I don't need all this stuff, and I don't need the enum. That. Just write that. And I think we still want to exit here. Yeah, well, no, I think we're good, actually. That makes a lot more sense. No, I think not. So this needs to be return /a. Basically just sort of compact it, right? Yeah, so I think that was a bit of a brain fart moment. I forgot the backslash. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's a lot better. Now I can just get rid of this entirely, and I can also handle the e's properly. So try that, and then this. So the none, I think can just be just do one of those because well, that is an escape as well, right? But I don't think that's one of the handled ones. So still should be static, but we want to return character back. How does that work actually? I want to see. Does it handle that? So it just ignores that. So maybe I want to handle that. It doesn't say that in here. Oh, it does have this. Okay. So yeah, so maybe I won't use that one, and I'll use. Let's use an empty space. Sure. Good enough. Good enough. So then if escape equals space, then we just continue. Otherwise, we'll just write it. Okay. And there's a lot of issues. I think I am missing a thing here. Where is it at? Hang on. Yeah, I'm missing that. There we go. So can't figure it out? Is it that complicated? Let me take a look. I've not used that. What can you not figure out about it? Gentoo Wiki, let's take a look. Actually, is this light mode? Yeah, it is. Hang on, let me. Dark mode. W. And we're gone. Okay, there we go. Alright, I can look at that. See, those are probably not ignored. I see. Okay. Yeah, so it does make it a null, so I'll add that. And this is for the built-in echo. Connect to the Wi-Fi. Alright, how do we get to the install guide? There we go, handbook. See Wi-Fi. Actually, is this not the handbook? MD64, we'll go with that. Internet. Figuring the network, there we go. And you follow this, and it does not work. Load, and it still doesn't work. And I want to fix this, and I'll read the guide. What part is messed up here? New line unclear. Where is that? Right, so I'm missing something above here. Is it missing a closing brace? No. Yeah. Where is it? What did I do? And it's before this, because not defined. You exit there, and then output to out. And see, so what is that? So that's an unknown escape. Okay, so we don't have that one. Dash C. So we'll look at that. For now, I will just return a C. Alright, so there's these ones as well, so I will figure that out. Also, the dash B might not work. Let's return that. What is IW? I don't know. Is that on here? Gentoo? IW command is only available on the following architectures. Seems to be something to do with Wi-Fi or internet. And this needs to be a string, actually. So we can't even return it as a string. We can't just directly compare it, though. Okay. Let's do it. Well, no, not like that. Okay. We can just look at the first character, though. Doesn't look too different. So is that an alternative? Is that what it is? No security over an open network. I don't know. I've never used. Actually, I might have used IW. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Alright, so it wants a const. Probably. W. And when you set this to a character. Like that. There we go. Sorry if it was running water. Okay, now I can just that. Disregards const. Oh yeah, it's not even const as well. That's fine. Else without previous ifs. If. What is that? There is the previous ifs. Oh, but I close it here. My screen is orange now. W. Invariable escapes. What? Oh, I don't even check that. Wait. Following IWD, the second you get Gen 2 working. W. Good luck. Good luck. Alright, let's try again. So it's all up to date, and we'll echo new line, and it echoes that, so I need to do something else. Yeah, we need to do J plus plus. Okay. And that does 2 new lines, actually. Do I want? Yeah, I think I do, because it's supposed to end like that. Yeah, okay, W. And then new line, tab. That is a tab. Vertical tab, that does that, which is a bit different, so I don't know if that's right. Dash E is not going to output the right thing. That is fine for now, though. It's just not supported. Okay, cool. So there are some unsupported ones, which I might get to. We'll see. It seems to be like that. And do that. Okay, so that is if it is something different. So that should be all right. Yes. That just doesn't output anything there. That's a W. So this needs to be false by default. So I'll come back to do implement implement C/E/E. Let me try the /B one as well though. That works. Okay. And what was the /A do? I don't know what that does. Alert bell. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what a lot of them do. Let me do that one. It does that. Okay, but it should still be outputting that because I told it to. So W. I'll commit that so far. Implement. This is it in echo. Bang. W. Okay. Let's see what else. What else? So that's most of it, right? What is Sigma do here? Do I have it open? Did I close it? Let me look here. So for E, that's what is done. Okay. I guess I could also output this instead of returning it, but that's fine. C returns 0. I don't know what that means. Just doesn't output anything. What are the ones I don't have support? So I don't have the E's and C. Is that it? Okay. So could I just return a space then? I don't know what this is. Where's capital E? I don't see it. And then yeah, there's the stuff for hexadecimal. Oh, this is actually, that's octal. Okay. Yeah, so we do need to support that for octal. Also hex. And what is... Right, so this is a bit different. So what is the other one? Octal, and there's also Unicode. And Unicode, I guess. I don't know how that all works. Exactly, I don't know for sure. Yes, okay. Let's see, so write the new line there. Yeah, it's pretty concise, and I think it makes sense how it works. It's not that. Get the escape character. If it's a space, just continue. If it's an escapes, then write it and iterate. And then it also goes through another iteration, right? So it basically goes twice. Let's see. Yeah, I'll close this now. I'm not installing Jet 2, so good luck with that, Texan. Yeah. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will. I just return to space, I think. Let's see. That should work then. What if I do that? Reload. It needs to be a string. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, it doesn't do anything like that. Okay, and then, so that actually deletes stuff? Oh, it just stops there. Okay. Ooh, so we just want to stop. So that's a bit different. Probably turn that in and stop it. Wait, what was the E? Don't close it, I don't think so. I'm just kind of copying this now. E is that. Copy that. Yeah, and we'll check if it's S, I guess, and then just break out of the whole thing. Can I just return? Yeah, I can't. Okay, 0 equals. Right, we break out of stuff here, so equals S. Because there's no other instance where it would be that. It's supposed to return a value. I don't think so. Because it doesn't. Yeah, it's void. And echo. Yeah, it does stop there. It does mess that up again, but so that's how it works here as well. So I suppose so. Then we can do the dash E, which just outputs an E. That's interesting. Did I do the wrong one? Is this not handled right? Is that not one character? It should be. So it's supposed to remove the next character, but it doesn't do that. So I don't know. So this one will have to work. So dash C works. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to go pretty soon. I didn't have a lot of time. Okay. I'm trying to do more streams, but I'm busy. Yeah, I might do something else than KanoScript, like, or than Kano Shell. I might go to KanoScript or some more Kano or something. This is gonna be fun, I feel like, though. Reverse search command history for sure. Okay. I'll just commit this. Now I mess it up. W. Set. Set. Okay. Flush out. Okay. Okay. I'll push that, and then, yeah, I pretty much have to go, I think. Yeah, but W, so we got delete character, that's a W, and then also some escape stop, so that is cool. Big cool. Yes, I'm just looking. We could raid. There's only 3 viewers, but that's fine. Balls Jaws, W. Compiler hacking. You want to watch compiler hacking? That could be a W.
So if will be in a
Yeah, we just raid. Sure.
So
He might be ending soon. I don't know.
Which means I would need expression here, followed by this. If
Channel is intended for mature audiences.
now optionally, I can use an else.
He might swear. Yeah.
Else
All right.
here.
Goodbye. Have a good one.
Else if true else.
Did it go?
Now I could also do another if.